Good morning, all of you. I am Sweta Sarangi, and today I will teach you about the environmental ethics, issues, and solution. Okay, so in the previous class, we have studied about the world views of people. There are two types of thinking among people in which Earth is viewed. So the first one is ecocentric worldview, and second one is anthropocentric worldview. So, what is ecocentric worldview? This states that Earth resources are limited and they are not for human beings alone, but for all the species. So we have to draw our requirements from environment, but not to that extent it degrades the environment. A healthy economy depends upon the healthy environment. Therefore, success of mankind depend upon how we cooperate with nature while trying to use the resource of nature. Okay, next is anthropocentric worldview. It states that man is the most important species of nature. Earth has an unlimited supply of resources. So most of the industrial societies believe in this view. So the success and healthy economy of mankind depend upon how nicely men derive benefits from nature. To check the environmental crisis, we must follow the certain environmental ethics for better future. So some of them are: one should love and honor the earth. We should celebrate the turning of the seasons of the earth. Don't waste or exploit the natural resources. To bring about awareness regarding conservation of life support systems, our, ours should be fair in sharing of resources. We should respectful to plants and animals which provide us food. We should conserve the ecosystem and promote appropriate sustainable development. We should not do anything at the cost of nature. We should consume the natural resources in moderate amounts so that all may share this treasure. We should concentrate on general awareness regarding environmental ethics from primary education. A healthy environment depends upon a healthy economy. So, on 5th June 1989, the World Environment Day, the eminent environmentalist Dr. T.N. Kosho gave the concept of the dharma of ecology. The only way to meet the challenges, there is need to start from an individual to meet this treat to meet this treat to our environment. Okay, so these are the environmental ethics issues and solution. Next, we are going to study about the nuclear accidents. So, the first atomic bomb was exploded about 550 meter in the atmosphere over the ill-fated Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, and the second atom bomb was detonated 507 meter high in air over Nagasaki. At least 1 lakh people were reported killed, severely injured, and missing in Hiroshima alone. So, where the bomb virtually demolished all the structures and buildings in about 15 square kilometer area. Same way in Nagasaki, 49,000 civilians were killed, injured, and disappeared, while an area of 6 to 7 square kilometer was devastated. The atom bomb exploded on Hiroshima used uranium U-235 with a half-life period of 8.5 into 10 to the power 8 years, while Nagasaki bomb had plutonium Pu-239 as an explosive man-made radionuclide with half-life of 24,000 years. Exhaustive studies conducted in Hiroshima shows that heavily exposed Hiroshima bomb affected people have a 30% greater chance than normal of dying from cancer. The first H2 bomb, hydrogen bomb, was exploded in 1954 off Bikini Island in the Pacific. The radioactive fallout from this explosion severely affected the crew of Japanese fishing boat, the Lucky Dragon, about 150 kilometers away from the site of explosion. Several persons were hospitalized, killed, and disappeared. While Bikini Island, the explosion caused the entire toll vanished. Okay. In 1957 and 1958, the USA, United States of America, and Soviet Union and Great Britain detonated nuclear weapons whose total yield was about 85 megatons. These weapons are equal to 4,250 times Hiroshima-sized atom bombs. They caused several dangerous effects on men. In 1961, Russia detonated a bomb of 57 megatons that could destroy a city more than 300 times of the size of Hiroshima. Next is, what are the drawbacks of nuclear power? So, what are they? Nuclear radiation accidents, radioactive wastages, deaths of aquatic life, requires high initial capital cost, negative impacts on human life. It is not a renewable energy source. So, these are the drawbacks of nuclear power. Next is adverse effects of nuclear power. So, what are the adverse effects? Radioactive gases and effluents, risk of diseases like cancer, solid waste to the water bodies, industrial accidents, waste heat generation, greenhouse gas emissions. So, these are the adverse effects of nuclear power. Next is the Air Act, which is since from 1981, it is normally used to prevent and control the air pollution. So this act is for prevention and control of air pollution. So with increasing industrialization and the tendency of majority of industry to concentrate in areas which are already been heavily industrialized, the problem of air pollution has begun to be felt in the country. The various pollutants discharged from human activities connected with traffic, heating, use of fuel, etc., also have affected the health of people and animals. In view of the discuss, the air bill was introduced and passed by both the houses. It came into force on the 6th day of May 1981 as the Air Act. It is an act to provide for the prevention and control of air pollution, for the establishment and assigning to the powers and functions relating to all matters over the biosphere. Okay, this is the Air Act. Then we are going to study about the Water Act, and the Water Acts uh, the Water Acts is only it's also for the prevention and control of water pollution, and the bill was passed in the parliament on 23rd of March 1974. So, as a result of growth of industries and the increasing tendency for the urbanization, the problem of population of rivers and streams are assumed considerable. To give effect to the problems, the water bill was introduced and passed in the parliament on 23rd March 1974. It has become essential to ensure that the domestic and industrial effluents are not allowed to be discharged into the water without any treatment. It's an act to provide for the prevention and control of water pollution and maintaining a healthy mass of water. So this is a two act. So the Air Act and the Water Act. So Air Act was conducted in 1981 and it was in 1974, mainly to prevent and control the air and water pollution. Okay. So today we have completed our sixth chapter, that is our social issues and the environment. And in the next class we are going to study about the human population and the environment. So in that chapter we are going to study about what is human, what is population, and what are the effects, what are the relationship between the human health and the environment, what are the values of the environment, what are the components of the environment. Okay, so we have completed our sixth chapter. Okay, thank you.